sports edition of the NBA. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Now, look at Memphis' starting group. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. And it's Landale in at the 5 down low. And for San Antonio, Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Castle is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward. Coach, this early on in the season, what was the emphasis for you and your staff when you were coaching?
Well, look, Kevin, we really wanted to learn our strengths and find the best way to play to them. Of course, discovering your strengths is much easier for teams with a superstar, but either way, it's about discovering the kind of basketball your team needs to play.
4 on the clock. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Here's Champagnie. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Wells. Wembanyama, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Vassell grabs the board. Here's Castle. A three-pointer off the mark. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Nobody near Barnes. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
How about the vision right there? Wembanyama is skilled at kicking it out to teammates.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. The topic at hand, Ja Morant. His ability to completely dominate at times because he's so athletic and aggressive. Coach said we can't let him live in the lane. We have to keep bodies in front of him and make him work for everything he gets. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs on and off the court. They pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. I'm told nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
Yep, a wonderful organization. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Here's Vassell. Following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Now here's Wells. Castle covering. And they double up Jackson. Wells finds Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jackson Jr. is an athlete. A big man with some big-time hops.
Spurs trail by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Morant. He had 19 points in the win against Indiana.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Champagnie, covered by Wells. Champagnie passes to Barnes. They get it back from past the arc, and that one's good. Champagnie.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
for Morant. Coming off a terrific season, he was around 23 points a game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
Morant against Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And here is Wells. Morant passes to Landale. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
Castle with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Champagnie. To the left wing. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Memphis. What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Grizzlies have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Morant outside. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Wembanyama outside. They double team Wembanyama. And it's off from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. 1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Wells in the corner. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's Vassell on the wing. Fires the 3. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Last game he had 10 points. Morant with the screen on Vassell. To the right side. Wells wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Overall this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Morant kicks to Jackson. Jackson, a screen on Castle. Morant finds Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Pass to Wembanyama. Good. Wembanyama's got 9.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
It's been all about Jaren Jackson for Memphis. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Ryan is out there with Johnson. Then there's Harper. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. Jackson with it. Sohan's there. And too long on the shot. San Antonio leading. And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis, is John Morant. But his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the falls can take it out of you. Great defense from Jackson Jr. He's a former league leader in blocks.
To the inside. Jackson with the screen. Connects from three-point range. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
McLaughlin, the pass to Sohan. Johnson kicks to Harper. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to McLaughlin. The 3 hits it from three-point range. McLaughlin's got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs. Jackson with the screen. There's the lob to Jackson. Close the alley-oop. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That's foul number 2 for him. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. San Antonio making a switch here. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. In third, the Grizzlies.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
5 on the clock, and Wembanyama gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Jackson has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs leading by 3. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, so Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Jackson, and they get it. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Morant. Guarded close. Conchar, good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Morant with it. Driving to the basket. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama's got 19 points. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Konchar's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Memphis. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Jordan McLaughlin. Memphis also making some changes. Doc Landale's checked in for Santi Aldama. Jalen Wells comes in for Williams. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Concho.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. Get the shot, and the Grizzlies tack on two more. San Antonio leading by 4. Now Castle. He had 16 points in the win against New Orleans.
Well, he also did a good job of making plays for others. What a performance from him.
And Wembanyama up top. He's defended by Landale.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Pass to Landale. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Vassell outside. Back to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Barnes. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
Castle on the wing. Shoots over Morant. Top of the key jumper, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Back to Landale. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell against Caldwell-Pope. 6 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Cancel. It's rebounded by Memphis. Wells has got 4 rebounds now tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, Morant is just a force of nature. Exceedingly difficult to guard him without foul.
Memphis shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The first one falls. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And as if the Spurs stand weren't already stocked with young talent, they moved up from 8th to the number 2 spot in the May draft lottery.
An embarrassment of riches, Kevin. And if any organization knows how to organically build through the draft, it's the Spurs.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Aldama. And it's all evened up.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Champagny, covered by Wells. Here's Castle. Lets the free fly, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
I think for Memphis, it's still too early to tell. I mean, can't judge a movie based on the first 15 minutes. Gotta let things develop.
Yeah, I could judge your movies off the first 5 minutes.
Easy, easy, easy. As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one after 2 quarters of play.
What's impressed me, Ernie, is the ball movement. You need to make that extra pass to get good looks.
Assists have been key for them. I'm sure they'd like to replicate that down the stretch. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. The front court is Wells and Jackson. And it's Landale in at the center position.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Vassell against Caldwell Pope. Jackson, a screen on Castle. Morant passes to Jackson.
Well, Morant just puts so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
Barnes outside. Castle against Morant. They double team Wembanyama. Caldwell Pope against Vassell. From the arc. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside for Jackson. Morant looking around for the lead. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. Second, the Grizzlies.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
And here's Morant. He's got 11. Caldwell Pope with it. Jackson a screen on Vassell. Caldwell Pope finds Jackson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Castle, no one around him. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game. And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers.
He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, almost 4 blocks and 11 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Barnes outside. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Champagny. Second shot opportunity. And another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Well, Coach, we know the 2025 season was cut short for Wembanyama due to a blood clot in his right shoulder.
Yeah, it was too bad, Kevin, to see that season cut short. Look, I think it's easy to say Wembanyama would have been the defensive player of the year in 2025. I think he had that one sewed up, but he just couldn't get enough games in to get to that. And he's a guy that can do everything on offense. We're talking probably the next face of the league.
Vassell wide open. Rebounded by Jackson.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Morant outside. Over Castle. And it's Morant missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Kevin?
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Castle against Morant. Pass to Champagny. Now Castle. 6 points for him. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, Morant is so athletic that he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
There's the pick. Pass to Vassell. And it's Morant with the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Now Landale. It's Morant in the corner. Wells sets the pick for Morant. Count it, good. Morant's got 15 points.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Some changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Jock Landale. And Conchar subbed in for Jalen Wells. Pass to Champagny. Barnes outside. There's a good screen. Steps back. Vassell kicks to Barnes. Trains the three-pointer. Barnes has got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
Well, this is something they're asking of Vassell. He's a smart guy, and he can facilitate play.
Jackson, a screen on Castle. Morant against Castle. Here's Conchar. Off target with his three. San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Castle with it. He's picked up by Morant. Down low. Here's Vassell. And the rejection by Jackson. And stolen by Vassell. And that one is hammered home.
What a throwdown by Vassell. This is why he looks to get to the basket.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Got it. Good job in the low post. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Vassell, no good.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Castle against Morant. Aldama.
Well, at nearly 7 feet, throwing it down is probably almost effortless for Aldama.
Pass to Champagny. Back to Castle. Johnson outside. Now Vassell gets the three-pointer to fall. Vassell's got 13 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Conchar. Jackson with the screen. To the middle. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
51 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Sohan. Wembanyama, right side. Outside Harper, puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here is Williams. Scoreless thus far. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. San Antonio trailing here.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Here's Wembanyama, defended by Aldama. Launches it. Wembanyama! Big man with big range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's San Antonio leading by just 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Then there's Keldon Johnson. Then there's Harper. And it's McLaughlin into the point guard. That's the San Antonio 5. A nice shot by Sohan.
Down low. Sohan likes to bully you. That's where he can excel. Pass to Conchar.
Down low. Here's Harper. Here's Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Harper wide open. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Grizzlies shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Back to Conchar. 5 to shoot. Jackson a screen on Harper. Conchar can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 8. McLaughlin, the pass to Johnson. And Benyama sets a screen for Johnson. To the paint. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Now the Grizzlies with it. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. There's a screen by Aldama. Conchar, the pass to Aldama. Now Jackson. It's stolen by Johnson. For the finish. And the dunk by Sohan.
Love to see Sohan pushing the pace in transition. Protecting the fast break by not slowing down.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. The Grizzlies also making a change. Morant's checked in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Allie, thank you so much. The 3 from Johnson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Harper. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Harper's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Outside Jackson. Williams passes to Jackson. Clock at 6. And Memphis turns it over again.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
A different look now for San Antonio. Champagne's checked in. And it's Vassell in for Harper. Vassell outside. Champagne passes to Barnes. Misses the 3. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis, trailing by 10. Williams a screen on Vassell. Morant outside. Over Wembanyama. Here's Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Wembanyama jackhammers it in.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Jackson a screen on Castle. Here's Morant. Here's Conchar. A three-pointer is right on target. Conchar's got it back down to single digits for the Grizzlies. It's Vassell on the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Wembanyama up top. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And that's 31 points for Victor Wembanyama.
showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Pass to Aldama, and stolen by Barnes. In the corner, Castle with it. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Here's Aldama. Jackson, a screen on Vassell. Conchar can't get it to go. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Another chance here, and he got it. Nice execution on the layup.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Morant against Castle. Morant left side. Tosses it up. The putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Castle with it. Wembanyama down low. He's defended by Landale.
Well, he can play the four because he gets off the ground so well.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 16. Driving the lane. In the center of things, Morant.
Well, when Morant makes that move, the defense is almost helpless.
Great pass leads him right to the rack.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Vassell sets a screen for Barnes. Puts it up from 12. That does not go. The Grizzlies trail by 12. It's deflected. Vassell against Caldwell Pope. From 19, that one goes.
Good stroke on the tweener by Caldwell Pope.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here and what looks to be a solid win for the Spurs.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Does not go in.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And here is Barnes. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And now we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.